Nice. What's up, everybody? I'm still a complete amateur YouTuber. 2 minutes of you guys telling me there's no sound, and here we are. Well, you didn't have to listen to me coughing a bunch. Oh boy. Oh, I'm laughing very hard right now. Thank you, Mike. It's Rocket Riders. All right, so let's start back at the beginning. What I was saying is, if you've been following for a while, when Bitcoin was up in the 100,000s, um, I saw a lot of influencers and other people still calling out buy up here, which is insane. I mean, if you're scalping, maybe, um, but I didn't see any mention of scalping. It was like long-term hold stuff. When we were up in this range, we were talking about Bitcoin going to 64. Um, this was our first price target. Second price target, obviously both hit. If you bought in this range, you're going to be solid because we're going to go back up into the 100,000 range. I didn't really say very much about SPY. Um, yeah, you guys need to learn the mouse language. The yeah, I mean, I didn't really say much of anything. Just did the daily levels, weekly levels. Talked about how sick I am. I showed you guys my trading log because, like, just showing that I was not well. Um, this is February. I've been better in February, but still, the bigger problem was I don't have much of a voice, and every time I cough, I mean, every time I talk, I start coughing. Right now, I'm sucking on a cough drop trying to just get through this video. And then, as you can see, in January, I really just did not trade. I was not doing well. Um, it was a rough couple of weeks. Just sick, sweating, coughing, dying, can't sleep because I cough and wake myself up, and just not a fun time. Anyway, let's get into our levels. I should be trading live tomorrow. I don't want to commit to it 100% because I'm still not 100%. And so I have been resting quite a bit. But I should be trading live tomorrow. Let's check out our fear and greed index, and then we'll look at our market calendar for tomorrow. Neutral. All right. And I apologize for the coughing. So it looks like we have nothing going on tomorrow. A little bit on Tuesday, a little bit on Wednesday. Nothing really on Thursday. Wild. It's going to be a pretty... I mean, we have some good earnings stuff this week. I think NBIZ is going to go on a rocket. Because they've been a little wild on this. Sorry. We bought here, FYI. Or I bought here. Called it out. I sold half of my position here. Still holding. Still holding. Not going anywhere. But I think, you know, here they brought it back to basically where they were accumulating before the big rip. I think from here we rip again. We'll see. Oops. I don't know what SPT is, but yeah. All right, let's peek at futures really quick. I think we gapped up in the over the weekend just a little bit, and have been kind of flailing here, not doing well. But we did get a gap up, and then we've been chopping sideways. I wouldn't be too terribly surprised to see them sell off from here in the overnight session, and then tomorrow bounce and recover, go higher. But we'll see. Again, plan on doing it live. Hopefully we can make some good money tomorrow. Let's pull up our other charts and see if we have any imbalances or high volume nodes that we want to be aware of. And sorry, no camera. I'm sweating. It's not a good look. So this one looks like we already bounced off of. Let's see. Yeah. This is pretty perfect if you're watching live. We had some absorption here, aggressive buying, bought it up. This is your retest, and then from there, I mean, it took a while, but they did bounce. I guess it didn't take as long as I thought. It's like an hour, yeah. This was the killer one. Is that Friday the 6th? Yeah. This was money if you were watching it live. Imbalance created here. They came back, retested it like 45 minutes after the open, and just ripped. I think there's yeah, this one here as well. Anyway, nothing that's going to help us. Let's take a look at our cluster charts. I think this area will be watching tomorrow. Or they might come down to here in the overnight session. For people trading futures, this is worth being aware of. If we retest this area, you want to be long 59. Other than that, I don't think the cluster charts is going to help us much. Way easier to do live anyway. All right, let's close this. Whoa, that's not what I was trying to do, bro. This actually is not a terrible long right now on futures. We can squeeze out like 8 to 10 points. All right. I think our entry tomorrow is going to be down here. I could be wrong, but we'll see. This is weird. I would expect this in the overnight session. I am not loving too much because this area is pretty congested. And I feel like this is just going to be way easier to do live. Um, I don't want to go into tomorrow with a bias, but I do think we're going to have a bullish day tomorrow. Again, I think we get a pullback in the overnight session. Oh, that's right. We forgot to do the single prints, spikes, all that stuff. Sorry. Um, kind of knew getting back into this was going to be a little rough. Charting's not going to be 100%. Just because, I mean, I'm still just not even feeling 100% to start with. But I knew I was going to forget some stupid stuff. It's kind of a bummer, too, because I don't remember what day it was. I posted levels. Actually, I could probably pull it up. Pretty sure this is it. Close at 69.60, or sorry, 69.6. And this was for, I don't even know what day, the 28th. And we would have nailed it. Like, if you guys had listened. Where's the 28th? Here. Yeah, and so. I don't think it was the 28th. Anyway. I think it was the 27th. And the high was like 696.53, and our entry was good. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think this, and then close at 696. Hopefully some of you guys caught that. But we literally like banked the top, minus 50 cents, which I'll take all day, every day. For tomorrow, I would be looking to close through here. They're probably going to end up going higher. I don't know about tomorrow, but we're going to be grinding up higher, making new all-time highs. But this is probably the spot to close tomorrow if we retest the top of this spike. Grab calls, close here. All right, I'm going to post this. If you guys have any questions, now's the time. It's pretty wild. Just talking this much is taking quite a bit out of me. I do plan on being live regardless every day. It's going to be a little bit rough with the... Yes, I got your New York picks. Did you just go to New York? That's awesome, Triple G. But yeah, anyway, I plan on being live every day. You're just going to have to listen to my coughing. Pizza? Let's see. I'm going to look at pizza really quick, and then I'm going to call it a day here. This is actually taking quite a bit out of me. I think I'm still sicker than I would like to acknowledge. Thank you again for the donation, Mike. Really appreciated. Pretty insane how sick I was. What are you doing, bro? So weird the way this shit moves. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So it's in kind of a weird spot. It's a buy, but it's riskier. We're inside the weekly cloud. Yeah. Just broke out of the daily cloud. We're also inside of the quarterly. Yeah. Daily cloud at the top is closed. That could also open. But you could buy here. The thing is you've got to close at 38. So you're just grabbing a couple of points. Ideally, you want them to break above the weekly bottom here. And then bounce on the top and then go. So basically, you're looking for them to break out of 35, 31 and then retest, and then that would be your entry. But you've got to, again, you've got to close at 38. I do not like also how aggressively the clouds are pushing down. So for me, I would not want to be a buyer here. Again, you can scalp it for 3 points, but you should get it. But this, I don't like the way the clouds are moving down so aggressively. However, you know, this has happened before, and they've gone much higher. Same thing here, gone much higher. So I could be wrong. Again, breaking out above the weekly bottom, 35.30, and retesting that would be your entry. And then you just want the clouds to reverse and go up. If all of that happens, you could target 48 and some change. Okay. All right. Nice catching up with all of you. Again, sorry for my absence. I'm sure you guys can tell I am very sick still. So, not BS. Missed you guys. It's good to see you all. Should be live in the morning. Again, I'm not going to commit to it to 100% because I'm just taking things, you know, day by day, hour by hour right now with my health and how I'm feeling, energy and stuff like that. Right now, the most important thing for me is rest. As you can see, like with me showing my trading, it's been very minimal. I have not been trading like crazy. So, y'all know. Anyway, great to see you all. As always, much love, much respect, everybody. Again, great to see you all. I'm still a YouTube noob with the no sound at the beginning. For people that have been watching, kids' bands are taking the fuck off. I talked about this at the beginning. I don't know if I talked about it after. I don't want to like show all of my friends shit. But my son, even though he was super sick, he did 2 shows yesterday, sang for 2 hours, and they killed it. This is his punk band. This was his punk band. They did really good. Nice. Why are we laughing? Bro. What the fuck is this? Sure. So weird. Anyway. I don't know what the fuck the lag is about, but they killed it. And then his other band, Zero Signal, they did really good as well. If you're not following them, you should give them a follow. I don't know why they got a like by the red jumpsuit apparatus. I don't know what the fuck is up with the lag. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, go check them out. Give them a follow. They've only been a band since October. They are almost at 5,000 followers. They've got a bunch of shows coming up already. If I'm there, love to say hi to people, shake hands, whatever, buy you a beer. I don't go to a lot of the shows, though, because I'm generally working. Anyway, as always, much love, much respect, everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And we will hopefully see you in the morning. Okay? Take care, everybody. Much love, much respect. Peace out.